everyone knows her, but few understand her.
Sunny, hazy, a little bit warmer today with highs in the 70s and 80s.
She will charm you. She will scare you. She will dazzle you. But what she does have is everything you want. She is Los Angeles. Let the Virgin guide you. Los Angeles was founded in the 1700s, and the local Spanish governor christened it El Pueblo de Nuestra Señora la Reina de Los Angeles de Porciuncula, but it was soon shortened to LA. It is now America's second biggest city and is home to a thrilling blend of fantasy and opulence. With its gorgeous beaches, palm tree-lined boulevards, and lavish swimming pools, there's always a danger of getting lost in LA's unique veneer of sunny glamour. But this city has so much more to offer with its blossoming art scene, thriving neighborhoods, and swathes of unspoilt parkland. LA may be one of the world's most familiar cities, but this patchwork metropolis of urban sprawl can be a very confusing place to get your bearings. In this town, the car is king, and an intricate network of freeways and boulevards knit the communities together. But it's surprising how easy it is to navigate, thanks to good signposting and a correctly calibrated sat-nav. But if you do get lost, it's always handy to remember that the San Gabriel Mountains are due north. However, the best way to get to know LA is by getting to know the neighborhoods. And the main boroughs stretch in an arc along Sunset, from downtown, through Hollywood and West Hollywood, up to the moneyed Beverly Hills, and down to the sea at Santa Monica and Venice Beach. And just behind Venice is the newest and perhaps trendiest of all the neighborhoods, Culver City. But if LA has a heart, it's the rejuvenated downtown district. After all, it's where it all began. And among the skyscrapers, you'll find LA's oldest street, Olvera Street. It's known as the birthplace of the City of Angels and is a vibrant, colorful marketplace with a huge array of all things Hispanic. And nestled alongside Olvera Street is another immigrant village, Chinatown. This community adds some oriental delight to downtown, and it's a great place to pick up some elk antlers or live frogs, or you could just have a look. Downtown is also the city's business center, with massive office blocks dominating the skyline. But if you take a moment to look around, you'll find a neighborhood with an architectural pedigree that's hard to beat. The Caltrans District 7 headquarters is an award-winning hulk of a building that takes up an entire block of downtown LA. It's wrapped in a perforated steel skin that gives grace to this imposing structure. It is often affectionately referred to as the Death Star. We love the ambition of this massive monument, but our favorite building in all of LA is only a few blocks away. The Frank Gehry's designed Disney Concert Hall has been likened to everything from the billowing skirts of Marilyn Monroe to a flowering petal. It is, in fact, dazzlingly beautiful, and a universally lauded stainless steel triumph for the city of Los Angeles. And inside, the building houses one of LA's best concert venues, with an auditorium known as much for its acoustics as its design. Beyond downtown, LA's sprawl stretches in all directions. It's best to go west on Sunset Boulevard, and you'll soon hit what is perhaps the most famous neighborhood of them all, Hollywood. It's the historic heart of the LA film industry and home to the Oscars, which makes for a heady mix of glitz and grit that is totally compelling. Icons from times past, like the Capitol Records building, where everyone from Frank Sinatra to the Beach Boys recorded, sit alongside stylish celebrity eateries like the Philip Stark-designed Katsuya Sushi restaurant. While just up the road, tattoo parlors mix it up with dime stores. But tying it all together is the Hollywood Walk of Fame. This star-studded pavement is totally over the top, but we love it, and it's one of LA's top tourist attractions. Now, Hollywood may be the granddaddy of glamour, but strip away the tinsel and you'll find some hidden gems in the surrounding hills. Just 2 blocks north of Hollywood Boulevard is one of the most scenic and unusual parks in the country, Griffith Park. Biking and hiking trails crisscross the valley, but we recommend a stroll up to the Griffith Observatory. James Dean made it famous in Rebel Without a Cause, but it's a Hollywood legend in its own right. From up here you can see gorgeous views of the city, and at night you can see the stars as they come out to play. And best of all, admission is free. But if hiking isn't your thing, you can always opt for a horseback ride at the Sunset Ranch. It's Hollywood's last dude ranch, and they offer guided tours that wander along canyon trails, allowing for stunning views of the park and those 9 famous letters. And if a ride in the valley has got you hankering for some grub, you'll love West Hollywood. It's LA's gay district, and not coincidentally, it's a very stylish neighborhood with lots of hip hotels, chic shopping, and a huge array of restaurants. The choice is yours, with everything from the excellent high-end options along Sunset Plaza to more traditional fare like the fabulous hot dogs at Pink's. But be ready to wait though. The line is there 24/7. Or you could try an authentic diner experience at Mel's Drive-In. The burgers are just as good as the surroundings. But the best place to go is the Farmer's Market, and with its country clock tower, it's real easy to find. The market was started in 1934 by a few local farmers eager to sell their produce, but this bazaar has mushroomed into a thriving marketplace. It's got everything you could possibly want, from almond bananas to Brazilian barbecue ribs, but the seafood gumbo at the Gumbo Pot is our personal favorite. After you've had your fill, you should go for a stroll around this easily walkable neighborhood. WeHo, as the locals like to call it, is home to some of the most exciting shopping streets in the country, with Melrose and Robertson being the hotspots. Cutting-edge fashions abound, and it's a great place for some eye-popping people watching. Some of the most popular shops are the Aardvark's Odd Art for vintage clothes, and the Off the Wall store is great for the quirky and truly wacky. However, for a more exclusive shopping experience, it's best to head over to Beverly Hills. This neighborhood is home to the world-famous Rodeo Drive and is bulging at the seams with high-end boutiques. But don't worry about feeling excluded. There's a healthy mix of the filthy rich and eager tourists wandering the streets, which creates a unique, if slightly surreal experience. Beverly Hills and its surrounding enclaves are well known for their exclusive palm tree-lined streets, but the recent addition of two of the country's most important museums has added a dash of culture to the mix. The Getty Center is a $1.2 billion investment in the LA art scene by the late John Paul Getty. This Bauhaus-influenced museum dazzles from its hilltop perch looking out over LA and the surrounding landscape. The museum's collection is large and eclectic, but our favorite gallery is the one outside. Its sculpture garden is home to works by masters including Henry Moore and Roy Lichtenstein, and is a serene place which invokes contemplation and conversation in equal measures. On a much smaller scale, but no less impressive in architectural terms, is the newly opened Broad Contemporary Art Museum at LACMA. It was designed by renowned architect Renzo Piano and houses the biggest collection of contemporary art in America. There are many impressive pieces, but we love their giant installations like Chris Burden's Urban Light. When you've seen all you can see, why not cruise down to the coast and chill out in Santa Monica? It's LA's premier beach community, and the Pleasure Pier is a pretty special nostalgic experience. It's got many period fairground rides and a giant Ferris wheel. But there's nothing better than renting a bike and going for a cycle along the boardwalk. This strip is buzzing with oceanfront hotels and bars, and you'll soon find yourself in the artsy surroundings of Venice Beach. The tobacco mogul Abbott Kinney created this neighborhood in 1904, and he modeled it, unsurprisingly, on Venice, Italy. Hence the series of narrow canals connected by small footbridges. But without question, Venice Beach is best known for its oceanfront walk. It's a non-stop Mardi Gras of bikini-wearing skaters, street performers, and posers of all ages and sizes. Just a few miles from Venice Beach is perhaps the newest and coolest of all the neighborhoods, Culver City. It's got a real villagey vibe. It's full of great theaters, galleries, bars, and restaurants. A favorite is Ford's Filling Station, where Chef Benjamin Ford, son of Harrison, serves up some great gastro fare, with the flatbread being a specialty. Now that you've got your bearings, you can join in on one of LA's most popular pastimes, spotting the stars. And your first port of call has to be the ever-popular Earth Cafe on Melrose. It's a favorite with the Melrose fashionistas and young celebs, but the lattes are the real star. After your caffeine kick, you want to get on the Celebrity Trail, and you could take one of the many bus and walking tours on offer. There are tours of everything from movie star homes to Hollywood's most famous and infamous landmarks. But if you want a bird's eye view of the superstar's lifestyle, why not take a tour with celebrity helicopters? You'll get a unique perspective of how the glitterati live. Well, you'll see the size of their swimming pool anyway, and the ride is truly thrilling. And after that adrenaline rush, it might be an idea to do something more down to earth, like taking a trip through one of the film studio's backlots. All the big studios offer guided tours, but Universal Studios have a theme park thrown into the deal. You can take a hilarious ride with America's favorite family, and you can even check out what's on offer in the Quickie Mart. And you can visit the sets of many Emmy Award-winning TV shows. You never know who you'll see emerging from their star wagon. If you need a little cooling off, you can always hit the pool. Many of LA's hotels have vibrant pool scenes where it's all about being seen. You could chill out at the Standard downtown. Its rooftop pool, AstroTurf flooring, and red pods serve as a scenic sunning spot by day. And come nightfall, it's a downtown mecca for the cool cats on the prowl. But another great poolside venue is the Cabana Suite patio at the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. The cocktails are great, the people are beautiful, but the pool with its giant David Hockney mural is the main attraction. LA may be a business town, but entertainment is at its heart. So when the sun goes down, LA comes out to play. Reflecting its culture of eating out, LA's dining scene has great diversity, with everything from high-end dining to an easy on-the-pocket picnic. In recent years, LA has cultivated a culinary reputation to rival New York, and the arrival of Gordon Ramsay is just cementing this status. If you want to splash out, Ramsay's new restaurant at the London West Hollywood is typical of his exacting standards. There are two separate dining rooms, both with amazing views of the city. And with Ramsay at the helm, you won't be disappointed. But if you're heading downtown, you should drop in on another culinary hotspot at the Disney Concert Hall. Patina's reputation is exemplary, and its location under the wings of Gary's phenomenal structure is stunning. And executive chef Theo Schoeniger is a real character, and he can cook too, serving up a delicious daily menu. Or if you want to spend a balmy LA evening under the stars, why not grab a picnic and head to the Hollywood Forever Cemetery? The likes of Cecil B. DeMille and Jane Mansfield rest under the stars. And every summer weekend, a kinetic crowd descends on the lawn of this cemetery for the Cinespia's classic movie screenings. The creepy magic is undeniable, and it gives a whole new meaning to the idea of cinema noir. But if you're after something a bit more lively, you should take a trip down West Hollywood's legendary Sunset Strip and hit some of the uber-cool watering holes. Bar Marmont is an in-demand venue that is pure Hollywood. Its laid-back character makes it a favorite hangout for all the beautiful people. And just down the road, you'll find Area. It's full of the Cine set and is great if you want a night on the tiles. But the standout venue is the Abbey. It's a gay bar, but all are welcome. Its friendly vibe makes it the best place to get a drink in town. And its all-day Sunday brunch is perfect for the hair of the dog. But if rock's your thing, LA is the place to be. This town has an unsurpassed rock heritage, and venues like the Viper Room and Whiskey A Go Go are guaranteed to get the adrenaline pumping.
What are you looking at?
But when you need to call time on the day's activities, this city has accommodation to suit every taste, from 5-star LA-style luxury to more modest lodgings. If you want to splash out on a high-end hotel with an English twist, you should definitely head to the London West Hollywood. Its interior decor hints at an Art Deco heritage, and it's the perfect retreat from the cut and thrust of LA. Their spacious rooms are expertly appointed with their own bespoke furniture. And as I mentioned earlier, it's also home to LA's only restaurant from the Michelin-starred Brit, Gordon Ramsay. Its rooftop pool is also one of the newest and coolest places to chill out while working on your tan. Just down the road is the more reasonably priced Farmer's Daughter. It's opposite the farmer's market and offers all the same charm, while the playful decor doesn't take itself too seriously. LA is a vibrant metropolis that is buzzing 24/7. But if the pace gets too hectic, why not escape the city for the day? You can head to Disneyland and see what Mickey Mouse and his friends have on offer. And if you fancy an aqua adventure, you can take a trip underwater with the new Finding Nemo submarine voyage. The best escape route from the hustle and bustle of LA is the Pacific Coast Highway. Just hire a car and drive up the PCH. Stop off in Malibu for the beaches and maybe even a surf. And you must see the Getty Villa. It's a replica of the Roman Villa dei Papiri, which was buried when Mount Vesuvius erupted. and is perhaps the most beautiful homage to a bygone Roman age. And best of all, the museum is free, but make sure to book in advance. Or why not stretch your horizons and spend the day sipping wine in one of the many wineries surrounding Santa Barbara? This region was made famous by the movie Sideways, and one of its stars is the Alma-Rosa Winery. This boutique vineyard offers free wine tasting sessions in its rustic shack. And this environmentally friendly, family-run business is an organic haven where Pinot Noir reigns supreme. Los Angeles is a city full of character, outrageous and stylish, fun and very, very cool. Now sit back and close your eyes, because this town is where dreams really do come true.
It's such a perfect day, so what's a girl to say when everything is cool, except I'm acting like a fool, 'cause I've got you on my mind, and the rest of me is blind to the stupid things you do. Just sit back, enjoy the view, it's a perfect day. I'm clueless walking down the street, sunglasses trying to be discreet.